Hello, welcome to Beth Roars, where we look at your favourite singers to find out what makes them them. Before we start, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. My handle is @BethRoars, and I hold loads of votes on my Instagram, so you guys can vote on who I react to. Also, please do check out my website, bethroars.com, where you can book a singing lesson from me. And last but not least, please do head over to my Patreon, which is patreon.com/BethRoars, where you can get some more exclusive content. You can get early access to my podcast. And you can also find out a little bit more about my scholarship fund for aspiring artists. This woman has literally blown up in the charts recently, and she has such a fascinating voice.
And I said to my friends, I was like, I'm gonna play here one day. And now I'm fucking here.
Hey, that's so nice.
You guys, there's a lot of bullshit happening in the world right now. I'm not gonna talk about that. But all I'm gonna say is,
Oh, I love her as a
you guys are
person.
the exception. Just love and be loved, and be happy, and support others and be supported. So thank you so much. This
Tones
song is
and
called
I.
Dance Monkey!
Woo! Okay, before she starts singing, I just want to talk about her natural placement where she speaks. You can hear it. She speaks in this high kind of mixed placement. It's light. It isn't as extreme in tone as what you'll hear her voice to be. However, it does have that lightness, that small space. Now, our tone is defined by the shape of the spaces in our face and our vocal tract and our accent. And then when she goes on to sing, you'll hear it. It's an extension of that, but even more defined. It's cool.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine.
Yeah, it's even madder.
Hands, my dear, and place them both in mine. You stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I'm back to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every night.
Oh, there's something about it that just gets you. This is kind of a stylistic quality that a lot of people, it's becoming very popular. A lot of people are doing, people like Halsey, Ellie Goulding have this kind of lighter, kind of forward-placed voice. So you can find that by doing like a wah, wah, wah sort of sound. It's there. But then it also has a small space between the larynx and the lips. So she may be raising that larynx a bit to make it sound more pointed. The bigger the space, the more warm the voice is. So think of Adele. She sings with a really low larynx in a kind of oh sort of place. Whereas here, she's singing with a high larynx. It's got that kind of squeezed sound, which sounds really wicked here. So unusual. Oh, she's taken a quality and taken it to the extreme. It's very popular right now.
So they say, dance for me, oh. I've never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again.
What I find really interesting about this is that a lot of the stylistic qualities, apart from her placement and her larynx placement, is really, really jazzy, and people repopularized this like Amy Winehouse and Adele, these things like dental D's, do, ooh, 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 and that kind of round O sort of place, and T's making them really dental, that big wobbly vibrato, yet it has this new sort of life with this high larynx placement.
They say, oh my God, I see you walking by.
I love these yodels, these flips up to head voice as well, really cute.
Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. But you just had to see me dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you.
Then that goes really back, actually. Interesting.
And on my high, I like your style.
I really love these yodels. I'm stopping so much because I just find her fascinating. But she starts in a heavy chest voice, and then goes into a light head voice. So like a real falsetto. Same with the ooh, ooh. It's not a connected ooh. It's a ooh. She really goes for that breathy tone, and it's kind of nice. It kind of breaks up that really, really punchy tone she has. Her use of these really flat tongue. A dental D, which I talked about earlier, is just using the flat of your tongue rather than the tip on your D's and T's. So D rather than D, like that you would normally say.
You make me wanna cry. Now I'm begging to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance
She's in
for me.
perfect placement for distortions because of that, because of her placement. Don't you just feel the joy from her? She's only 19 as well. It's mad. So much success so young. You know what's also really wonderful about her is that she doesn't seem to give a effing anything about what she needs to be. She isn't trying to be a pop star or anything. She's just singing the music that she loves and really enjoying it. I can see her there just being like, this is the best. And that just is like, wow. And her videos are so fun and so silly. She's not trying to be anything. I think that's wonderful. Apart from herself, I think we all have a lot to learn from that. And yeah, from someone so young. So back into this falsetto placement. Ooh. Oh. See what I mean? Just enjoying herself. Love it. See how she's keeping it open on before instead of before and going onto the rhotic R sound. Now she is Australian, so maybe it's more of an there. But before, that's a really clever and helpful thing to do when you're singing ers at the end of phrases. Yes, I really enjoyed that. I think she's wicked. Love you. What a refreshing, interesting voice. She is just totally her times 100, and it just is wonderful to see. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.